Reed, what up, bro? You boy, what, Joe T? I'll let you. Shout out to the Lost Boys. Y'all stay intact, all right? Peace right here in the building.
REED-BBS, BBS. This is the Penultimate REED-BBS 2023 End of Year Awards podcast. And in this one, we're going to get into Performance of the Year and Fighter of the Year. Performance of the Year. It was a 2-horse race in 2023. My dude, my bruh, my Tomodachi, Naoya Inoue, and Terrence Bud Crawford. Now, Inoue, undisputed bantamweight champion. He moved up to super bantamweight to challenge undefeated unified champion, Cool Boy Stephen Fulton Jr. Many American fans wondered aloud how Inoue would fare against a slick black American fighter, a bigger, taller, younger, and presumably younger one also, and no less. But what we saw was what we saw. Inoue beat the brakes, the brake pads, the calipers, and the rotors off of Cool Boy Steph, taking his belts from him and then going on further in the year to do other business. But that wasn't the performance of the year. No. And what was supposed to be 2023's most competitive fight on paper, Terrence Crawford put forth not just his finest performance, but one of the best big fight performances seen in years, like fucking years, against a fellow pound-for-pounder and welterweight titleist Errol Spence. Bud power jab Spence. He painfully countered each of Spence's offensive advances. He busted him up, dropped him 3 times, and stopped him in the 9th round, becoming not only the undisputed welterweight champion of the world, but also cementing himself as the best fighter on the planet pound for pound. And the best fighter of the post-Mayweather era, just putting it all the way out there. So 2023 Performance of the Year, Terrence Bud Crawford against Errol Spence. Fighter of the Year. Fighter of the Year, there were many worthy candidates in what was a stellar year of boxing. Just throwing names out there, we had El Monstro, David Benavidez. Of course, he fought Caleb Plant and Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. We had Anthony Joshua, who fought Jermaine Franklin, Robert Helenius, and Otto Valin. We had Emmanuel Navarrete. He fought Liam Wilson, Oscar Valdez, and Robson Conceição. Tim Tszyu put it down. Navarrete had 3 fights. He kept it busy. Tim Tszyu was equally as busy against Tony Harrison, Jose Ocampo, and Brian Mendoza. But for me, Fighter of the Year 2023, it was a 3-horse race. And the 3 are Terrence Bud Crawford. But Bud can't be Fighter of the Year. As stellar as that performance was, again, I just told you it's the Performance of the Year. Can't be Fighter of the Year based on that. Fighter of the Year is about body of work. And as impressive as that one performance was, it was still one fight. So number two on my list is the San Francisco treat, Devin Haney. He, of course, defended his undisputed lightweight championship against Vasyl Lomachenko. Controversially in the eyes of some, I was cool with 1 point either way or a draw. To me, a draw would have been the fairest verdict, in which case Dev would have defended his title anyway. And then Dev moved up to 140, where he dominated Regis Rougarou Prograis, becoming a titleist at 140 pounds. But for me, for your boy, the Fighter of the Year really wasn't that close. It was my dude. It was my bruh. It was my Tomodachi. Naoya Inoue. As I mentioned previously, he beat Cool Boy Steph, beat the brakes off of him to take his unified super bantamweight titles. And then Inoue took the other 2 belts from Marlon Tapales. All in 2023 at a higher weight class. His championship in his 4th weight class. He's fought and he actually skipped a 5th weight class. He skipped 112 altogether. But yeah, champion in 4 weight classes, undisputed at 118 and 122. Yeah. And he's 1B on the best fighter on the planet list. Bud's 1A, Naoya Inoue's 1B. Fighter of the year, Naoya Inoue. REED-BBS, BBS. Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television! Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.